right, I'm headed to the train station to take a train across Portland. I don't even mind that I'm going to a doctor appointment. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm kind of glad for an excuse to get on the train again. I've been in the garden so much, which I love, but I love this too, noisy as it is. This is the heaviest traffic part, and it's time when 9 million people have to go to work, so they're all going right by me right now, but it'll settle down here in a minute, and I'm only a block away from the train. So I brought my sketchbook. Haven't done that in a while either, other than in the home studio or the garden, so maybe I'll find something to draw. Come along with me and find out. Hope you're having a good day. Well, OHSU was so darn efficient today in regards to my appointment that I was in there and out of there and back on the train home without any downtime to sit around and draw. So I will draw something in my own garden in a minute. Saturday is the very first, second Saturday of the month. Stephanie's second Saturday of the month art event in the backyard. And I have really no idea of what to expect. There might be, well, I know there'll be 2 or 3 people here because they're my really good friends and they said they'd come. And I've invited some other people. And I've told people they can bring people. And so we'll have somewhere between 3 and, I don't know, possibly 20 or 30 people. I doubt it. I think this is going to be a word of the mouth kind of event where it may grow in interest as the summer goes along, and it might be a little slow getting started because I'm not doing a lot of promotion or a lot of stressing over this event. I want everything we do out in this garden to just be fun and joyful art making with friends and neighbors and whoever shows up. So it will be, unless the weather doesn't cooperate, every second Saturday of every month this summer. So May, June, July, August, possibly September. We'll see how the weather holds out. And there may be a few other events thrown in the summer, added to the summer. I don't know yet, but I don't need to know. Oh, it's pretty out here. So what I intend to do is just set out some, oh, look. Hi, Bella. Hi. Did you come out to see me? Bella will not be here this Saturday. She's going on a trip. But I will be. I'll be here with batiking supplies, maybe some coloring supplies, a puzzle to put together if people are so inclined, some food, some music, some plants to give away, and I don't know what else. But I do know that I don't want to worry about it. I just want to trust that it will evolve into whatever it's meant to evolve into. And it's always a good thing to gather around art making. So regardless of what happens, it will be a good thing. Okay, so it has cooled off quite a bit out here suddenly. Every day lately, I come out here about this time or maybe a little later, and I cover up most of the plants, most of the beds, because I've got some tender stuff that I put out probably way too early, and so I'm babying it. And every day when I do that, I think about, well, maybe I don't have to cover it tonight. And then I picture what would happen if I came out here in the morning and it had been too cold and everything was suffering and maybe even died, and how miserable I would feel, because I've been babying these plants for quite some time now. And I want them to thrive, and I want to eat the fruits of my labor eventually and share those with others. So I will continue to cover them up in the evening, and I'll probably have to do that for a couple more weeks. And maybe, I don't know, I don't learn these things very easily, but maybe next year I'll remember not to put things out so early, because it's kind of silly, but I did. And so now I'll just have to suffer with the consequences of having to cover them up. Okay, well, I think I'll go get my sketchbook, and as promised earlier, I will draw something. I have a lot of things in this garden already to draw, so that won't be a problem. Okay.